I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I want to talk about the Apoki polythene bag theory. Every society is like a polythene shopping bag, and the components of the society are like the goods you put inside. Number two, it is also like a balloon. There is some degree of pressure that makes it to soar. Number three, at a point comes that the citizens of a nation want to assert ownership of the nation. And usually, it is a few elites that control the affairs of that nation. The iron law of the oligarchy, somebody's theory. When France helped America to fight in their war of independence, and they donated the Statue of Liberty to the United States of America, there was an economic distress. The grain harvest that year failed, didn't produce as much. And remember, when you fight a war, you are living on capital. They were spending money. And the people were under pressure. But the abbots and the bishops demanded more tithes from them. And the country, the king, was reckless, unconcerned. And the people, the pressure, because when the tension gets too much, the polythene will burst or the balloon will explode. So the people protested. And you remember what the French Revolution did to the king and to others and to the church. So France became a nation that is not very, very religious. Not very, very religious. The church lost grip. Might happen in Nigeria. Number two, the second one, when the poor gets pushed to the wall, it might happen in Nigeria. And a Catholic priest was talking about minimum wage. He spoke the mind of God. But I saw charismatic bishops begging for relevance and employment in the presence of Minister for Information. If there is anything you want us to do, we will be available for you. Bishop, you don't have work? You're begging for employment. You're begging for relevance. I know some of them there. I know them very well. Charismatic war regalia like masquerades. You are the problem of this country, you bishops. Just like in France. And you will start, when you live there now, people are talking about minimum wage. The Catholic bishop is talking about minimum wage. You are seeking employment, relevance, anything you want. What qualifications do you even have apart from Bible school? What do you know? Have you even managed your churches well? People are talking of minimum wage. And you put them under pressure later for tithe and offering, seed and launching to build cathedrals, and people are hungry. The polythene bag theory. Soviet Union, 14 republics, Russia, Ukraine, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Uzbekistan, all these countries, Kyrgyzstan, they were in one place. Georgia, was Georgia there? I think so. In one place. Got to a point, the polythene bag could no longer carry them. Bust up. Yugoslavia, Croatia, Montenegro, Serbia, Kosovo, all types. Croatia, all that. Boss. We are heading somewhere. But what really prompted me this morning, I saw young men, they protested on the June 12th day. Hunger, 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 hunger. They did not destroy anything. They did not obstruct traffic. Hunger, hunger. One overzealous security agency went and arrested their leader. That is usually the way the oligarchy fight. Remember my video during NSAS. They will start arresting vulnerable people. Arresting. You arrest, you arrest, you arrest, you arrest. Remember, you're fighting Boko Haram. You're fighting kidnappers. You're fighting illegal miners. You're fighting those busting pipelines. You're fighting unknown gunmen. You're fighting IPOB. You're fighting Yoruba separatists. You're fighting all kinds of people. And then the youths, if you start fighting them, the tension will build up. And then an implosion will take place. Nigerian security agencies, listen very well. You don't have the capacity to stand against 200 and something million angry Nigerians. No country has that capacity. 250 million hungry and angry people. Go to Myanmar. See what resistance is doing there now. What should the leadership do? Let the people vent up their anger. Hear them out. Let them talk. Let them criticize. Let them analyze. Just allow them. Allow them. Accepting those that are violent. That's why I condemned the killing of 5 soldiers at Aba. And somebody who says is an optometrist or an ophthalmologist, an epidemiologist from somewhere, was bold enough to antagonize what I was saying. And I whipped him. Human life, particularly of our security forces, are very, very precious. Civilian life, very, very precious. They should be handled with care. If care is not taken, the politin bag theory might happen in Nigeria. Let this government tread very carefully, very, very carefully, very, very carefully. What an old man sees sitting down, young people don't see them on an iroko tree. And power is more intoxicating than opium. Power. Particularly when you get it fraudulently. You come to assume that the people are so weak. No. There's a series of videos I'm watching now. Buffaloes, antelopes, giraffes against lions. And some of them are kicking those lions. Some of them are horning the lions, and their horns will pass through the belly of the lions. And the lions, Bemen, do not underestimate the power of an angry and hungry population. Release that young man and stop arresting protesters who are not violent, or bloggers, or whatever. You just create unnecessary tension. If I were you, I will repatriate Nnamdi Kanu to where I took him from, free El Zazaki, start on a new slate. I am the area grandfather, Dr. Charles Apoki. Send a message to me on +234 7052136763. God bless you.